For Tara King, working in the OneBlood reference laboratory in Orlando is personal.
My mother had to have multiple transfusions over and over again.
Tara's mother battled sickle cell disease her whole life, a painful blood disorder that primarily impacts people of African ancestry.
Every patient that comes through, I literally think of Mommy.
In 2006, complications from sickle cell took her mother's life.
As she flatlined, I held her hand, so I really wouldn't want that to happen to another family. That's why it's so personal to me to work into this lab. It was at that point that I realized that this was the field that I needed to be in.
Tara turned the pain of losing her mother into purpose.
And I just studied until I knew as much as I could know.
Her dedication and determination to help save lives led her to become an immunohematologist, her journey eventually bringing her to OneBlood, where today she's the manager of the reference lab.
And you enter it into the system.
It's here where Tara and her team find specially matched blood for patients with unique transfusion needs, including sickle cell patients.
Knowing that what we do is saving a life is so fulfilling.
Finding the perfect match for these patients is delicate work.
We need all types of blood in the laboratory. Just to find that one donor may take hours and hours of screening.
Tara's passion for saving lives transcends beyond the walls of OneBlood and into the community, where she often speaks to sickle cell patients and their families.
Cell after cell after cell hitting so that sickle cell can break free.
She's raising awareness about the disease and the meticulous work taking place at OneBlood to find compatible blood for sickle cell patients.
Now is the time to be vocal about it, because what's the good in you knowing but not others?
For a person to be born with sickle cell, both parents need to be sickle cell trait carriers.
In my family, a lot of us have the trait,
including Tara's 2 children. Tara has not only seen sickle cell disease take her mother's life, but also 2 of her cousins succumb to the disease, and she has another cousin who's battling sickle cell daily.
It's also important to educate the rest of the family that we want to put a stop to this disease from, reoccurring in our family. If you have a trait, you don't date. It's very personal because of the fact that if you don't know, then you can't do better. You can't prevent. So it's all about teaching and educating.
Her life's work now intertwined in keeping her mother's legacy alive and giving other people battling sickle cell a fighting chance.
I couldn't help her. I couldn't help Mommy, but I can help so many others.
For OneBlood, I'm Susan Forbes.